Three at halftime, bro. HaliBUNS.
Um, well, we're back. 1-1. Series tied. What did Haliburton have? Like 14 points, but
Well, up until
17.
17?
yeah, up
5 for
until the
6
fourth,
shooting?
7.
That's crazy.
Yeah. At halftime, I want to see at five,
I think
Mhm.
three or
3.
five,
He's at five,
three,
or he's
bro.
at five
Yeah,
going into the fourth quarter.
yeah.
Oh,
So three at halftime, bro. HaliBUNS. HaliBUNS.
I just think I think his game plan the entire playoffs is like we're gonna pick one or two players and just shut them down. And just saying that is one thing because I feel like every coach says that, like we're gonna shut down their
Yeah.
star. But the fact that we actually do it, he took 6 shots last night. Six. You realize like how good the defense has to be for a guy like Tyrese to not even want to shoot the ball. Like he doesn't even
Yeah.
want to shoot it. Took 6 shots. Just crazy. And when he did shoot them, bro was knocking him down 5 for 6. Bro just cannot miss when he shoots
Yeah.
them. But
That is one
I
thing I
don't know.
wanted to comment on. Bro did not miss.
Easy.
It felt
mm,
like. It felt like every time he shot,
Hmm.
the ball was going in the hoop. So we have to keep making sure he doesn't shoot the ball because when he does, it's splash city. It's
Yeah.
insane how good of a shooter he is.
Just to clarify, he took 13 shots
yeah.
going into the. He was 2 for 7 going into the fourth quarter, and he went 5 for 6 in the fourth quarter.
Mm.
And that's what in the
Nuts.
17 points.
Mhm.
Like in the fourth quarter, he couldn't miss.
Yeah.
I think honestly, if we are locking him up, but there's sometimes where it's like he probably could have put up a shot, and even contested shots, he's just still. And it
Yeah.
really doesn't
Yeah.
even matter. So I'm just like I saw a stat. I think it was something. It was like the Pacers are like 7-1 if he scores more than 20 points, and if he scores more than 20 points, he always has like more than 10 assists. So basically, like if he's scoring, like
Jeez.
his overall game just
Yeah.
steps. So it's like, dude, if we can literally put him in a box, dude, they're cooked.
I think
Well, that's
that's the
something I
game
wanted to
plan.
talk about too, was because he would have open shots and then he would pass. Like, I was kind of confused because there were some times where we'd be watching him. He'd have an open shot. I mean, granted, it wasn't a big window, it was a small window, but he had it there. And then he would just dish it out to somebody and let Obi Toppin miss a three or something like that. So it was
Yeah.
interesting.
I mean, when you look at it, there's like 7 guys on the Pacers that had more than 10 points. It's a really distributed team. Like
Yeah.
they're trying to figure out other ways to score other than Tyrese. But I just don't think that that depth is going to be there for them if we're locking up Tyrese, I just don't think that they're going to find other reliable players. I mean, Obi Toppin's been playing great. Pascal Siakam's been playing great, but it's like those guys aren't going to win you the NBA Finals, I don't think.
Yeah.
But that being said, I mean, so I'm really happy with the defense. Is my first takeaway. Like the defense, I think is just doing exactly what they want to be doing. That's my first takeaway. My second takeaway though is I am getting less and less confident compared to where I was at the beginning of this year when I'm like, this is a chalk this up as a dub. Let's play in the parade. Now I'm not saying I still have us winning in 5 or 6, but all I'm saying is the Pacers stay with us the entire game, and
Yeah, they do.
staying within 10 or 15 points in the NBA with the Thunder is not that's not a sign of like losing by 10 or 15. It's not a small lead at all. Or it's not a big lead at all. It really isn't. It's impressive how they keep up. Every time we start pulling away a little bit, oh, it's a 20-point lead now. We're pulling away. Bang bang. They're back. It's a
Yep.
10-point lead.
Yeah.
It's like, dang, like they just keep up. And it just concerns me a little bit going back to Indiana.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they start doing more like driving into the paint and dishing out to the corner because that was working for them
Mhm.
incredibly. And that's what I
Yeah.
was worried about is because, like you said, they are like, and how ESPN calls them, they're like a 48-minute team. So they're just going to keep right by your heels the entire game. And thankfully, Alex Caruso came up with 20 points, and
Dude.
it was just a great showing from Alex. And then the savior of basketball, Andrew Wiggins. What more can I say about him? He's that guy.
Yes. That was takeaway number 3 for me. Was Alex
Sorry.
Caruso and Aaron Wiggins. Oh my goodness. 5
Yeah.
3-balls from Aaron Wiggins, and they were just butter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Caruso hitting his threes, playing great defense. Dude, I looked over at Colby and Kylan yesterday, and I was like, dude, DT is right about this guy, Aaron Wiggins.
Yeah.
He's gonna go be
Yeah.
his own guy somewhere because he does
Yes, that's why I was
belong
like,
as our eighth man.
we got to win with him because you give him a couple more years. He's going to be a massive trade value, even though we don't want to see him go. But he's going to give us a great player, but
Yeah.
he's going to be a star somewhere else,
Yeah.
without a doubt.
Yeah.
He literally could be his own team, like have his own team.
And his
Yeah.
three balls came at clutch moments too.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like we're up by like 30 and he's hitting a three balls. Like I remember there was a bucket the Pacers were on a 15-0 run at the time, like leading in from halftime on a 15-0 run. And then we needed a bucket. Like we were not scoring at all. And then he hits a three. And I was like, all right. Like he just really hit him in the moments that we needed the shots to go in. It was awesome.
And he's hitting a step back on Tyrese. He's hitting a step back on Miles Turner. I'm like, dude, this guy is like, if their offense ran through him, he could. That's why I think he could have his own team because he looks like a guy that the offense could run through him, like low key. And
he's
like,
only what, like a second or third year player, just absolutely taking pretty much control of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wonder.
Yeah.
The only scary part, it's not like really concerning, but it's the garbage. Like I know we're getting these guys that don't play a lot of minutes in the, last couple minutes of the game. Dude, some of their decision making is terrible. And I know it doesn't really matter, but it does because like when they actually have to play the game of basketball, I mean, what are we doing?
Dylan Jones.
Dude, I was like, bro, I get you're in there, you're trying to get yours, but not right now. Because I was genuinely starting to get worried. I was like, wait, why is TJ McConnell? Getting buckets and it's easy.
Yeah.
Like, dude, we were up like 20 something. And then it slowly just kept trickling down. I was like, dude, if you know your role is in there. All right, let's get you some experience, some minutes. But you're not going to put up 30, buddy. You got 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
Play some defense, maybe hit a shot, drain the shot clock out. But it was just it's stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, if those guys want to earn their way into minutes, like that's your time, low key, to try and like quit trying to.
Even if they did show up, it's game 2 of the finals. You're like, respectfully, you're just not the guy this year.
Exactly.
It's just how it is. Like you should have done that in the regular season.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just so.
Colin, to add to your point, or I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, I was done.
I'll say to add to your point, like they just look so. The final score of the game does not reflect the whooping that the Thunder did because of those guys in particular. I don't want to like hate on our third strings, but we would have won by a lot more if they weren't playing like me. Like honestly, if I was subbed into the finals, that is exactly how I would play.
Bro, we're trying to get
and they're getting paid to do it. Like I'm gonna be straight up honest. I'm not gonna sit here and say like I'd be calm and collected. I would play exactly how they did, so I could play in the finals. Basically, is what I see. But yeah, these guys, they really made the game look a lot closer. I say a lot closer. You still won by like what 15, 18, I don't know, but it was still it should have been a lot more than what it was.
Yeah. I don't know if the lead shrunk while they were in, but it was interesting.
It just felt weird. Like I was like,
it did feel weird.
Or what are you doing?
I mean, just like they're dribbling the ball. The ball was going all over the place.
Yeah.
I'm like, the guys, dribble the ball.
Dribble the ball.
Slow down. Take a breath.
Yeah, for me, it's more like guys like J. Will, stuff like that. I'm like, man, I had an Usman Jang. Those are guys where I'm like, man, I really want you to be a star one day.
Yeah.
When they were drafted, I was like, that he's gonna be crazy, but they're just not panning out.
I mean, I literally watched J. Will get a ball, and he has the worst hands I've probably ever seen. I mean, dude, I just said, you just threw the ball out of bounds. You just got in the game. What's wrong? What's wrong? Garbage minutes. Tyrese Haliburton's not even in there.
Yeah.
The starters for the Pacers are literally in their warm-ups, sitting on the bench, and we're nervous.
Yeah, I'm taking the starters out, 4 minutes left.
Yeah, I was like,
guys just came back from 15 down, 12 or 15 down, game 1. I thought about it with 2 minutes left. I thought that was crazy.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even realize. I was like, oh, I don't think the game. I think I looked at Spencer. I was like, you think this is game? And then you started looking around. It's like, oh, Tyrese is not out there. Pascal is not out there. Miles Turner.
That was crazy.
I was like,
they wrapped the game up early,
waving the white flag after doing what you did last game.
After game 1,
crazy. Literally.
Yeah.
After that comeback game 1, I don't know.
Do you think
should.
things that we need to like lock in better on is just fouls? Because starting of the third quarter, they had the bonus 10 minutes into the or 2 minutes into the third quarter, and
Oh gosh.
that's how I like. I turned to the buddy next to me. I was like, "This is how they come back. It's just they're going to keep driving. We're either going to foul or give up a bucket,
Yep.
and they're just
Yeah.
going to inch in their way. Free throws, free throws, free throws." And I just think I still love the defense, how aggressive we are. It's just gotta relax a little bit with the as much physicality as we're given.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's tough when you tell a guy like Ludor, like, go out there and go crazy. But
Yeah.
then he gets 5 fouls last night, and it's just tough. One thing went to look at the third strings plus minus. They were -2. But what was more interesting that I found, Shea,
Huh.
J-Dub, and all them, their plus minus was +5. Aaron Wiggins plus 24.
Jeez.
By
Jeez.
far the highest on the team. Like the
Save
starting
the
lineup is
basketball.
like +5. Aaron Wiggins plus 24.
That's
Jeez.
crazy.
So correlation, Aaron Wiggins is better than SGA is what I'm hearing.
Basically
Pretty
what we're
much.
saying. I wouldn't disagree with that. Alex Caruso plus 15.
Gosh, dude. Rizzo and Wiggins, bro, saved basketball.
It really is the two deep on our team that pushes us over the hump. The
Yeah.
starters are obviously they're the starters for a reason. But when both teams have their bench on the floor and they're resting their starters, that is when the Thunder just
Yeah.
outmatch everybody. Aaron
Yeah.
Wiggins, Alex Caruso, all those guys.
I think Casey. I mean, even though he's a
Jason
starter
Wallace.
now, but Casey Wallace. I mean,
Yeah.
he's still he was plus what 12. So
Yeah.
it's those three. They're going to be the reason that we grease up the poles and we celebrate maybe a couple weeks.
Grease up the.
Grease up the poles.
That's fire. That's fire.
They're gonna have to
That's
actually grease up the poles,
crazy.
man. That's
Yeah.
actually that is facts. Because people I know OKC is gonna lose their mind and
Oh my
try to
gosh.
climb a pole.
Like, dude, what
Yeah.
are we doing? It's gonna be
Grease them up.
baby oil.
Grease up
What?
the
My
poles.
fault.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, that's enough.
Sorry.
None of that.
Sorry.
Well, boys,
Yeah.
heading to Indiana, how do we feel? Feel
Hmm.
a little
think
nervous.
It's going to be a Nugget series, I think. I mean, just got to take one. Two would be a plus. We just have to go back. I want it to be game 5, either 3-1 or 2-2. I mean, obviously that's pretty basic, but I just think it has to be like that.
Can't be
Yeah.
down 3-1.
Absolutely not.
And Indiana, they are going to have an environment.
Oh yeah.
I actually think they would have a better environment than if we had played the Celtics or the Knicks. Knicks is
Yeah.
a tough one, but Indiana, man, they don't joke about basketball. Their crowds so far this playoff have been as close to OKC's as anybody in the NBA when it comes to wearing the shirts and going crazy. It's going to be an environment, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think we go 1-1 on that stretch.
Mhm.
I really wish I could say we sweep on the road, but I just don't. I don't know. I don't see it. I really think it's 2-2 back in OKC. Dude, if this finals goes to a game 7, bro.
I mean, the way we're projecting it, where we come back 2-2, I would say like that sounds like a game 7 to me because it sounds like
no.
we'll get 5, they'll get 6, and then it's 7 in OKC, and that will stress me out. That will
It stressed me out
Yeah.
so much.
Dude, I just
And that's the day before your wedding, Colby.
game 7.
I think so.
What? Oh, Lord.
It's either game 7's the 19th or game 7's the 22nd.
Wait, I think I think game 6 is the 19th, game 7 is the 22nd. So it would
Yeah.
be
Either way.
Kobe's gonna be on the
Let's get
honeymoon.
it.
No, game 7, dude. I'll be flying on Qatar Airways because it's that night.
Cooked.
Jeez, poor guy.
I will
Happens.
pay for the Wi-Fi. I will
100%.
absolutely watch it.
Pay for the Wi-Fi. Yeah, game
honestly-
7 is the 22nd.
I wish the games were played back to back to back to back for the Thunder's sake. The longer we have off, I feel like the worse we play, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
But like any other team, it would probably be the opposite because they don't have the depth like we have, bro. Like we could go out to we could play tonight in Indiana and we'd be perfectly okay because J-Dub would be
Yeah.
like, oh, I still remember how to shoot the ball. But those 3
Yeah.
days, he just forgets. And I'm just
Mhm.
like, God, dog. But either way,
Yeah.
I think it's 1-1. I just don't see us getting both. I think Tyrese Haliburton, he has to at least have one Tyrese Haliburton game. I don't think it's inevitable, I think, and it's probably going to be one of these next 2 games. So,
Ridiculous
come back-
game winner.
yeah, either that or a game winner or something else that's just stupid. but he does it. So
Um,
I don't know.
yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, yeah, I definitely agree. Like, we are losing advantage when it comes to depth. It's like when you have depth, you want the games to be close as possible
Yeah.
because that's an advantage you have when it comes to fatigue. So that's kind of a shame, actually. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, dude, I don't know. You just can't come back 3-1, down 3-1. That would just be.
Terrible.
I would if we. Yeah, yeah.
Crash
I'd be
out.
depressed. I'd be
Jeez.
very depressed. All right,
But yeah,
fellas.
before we go, I want to thank the Thunder
Thank you, OKC Thunder.
for these passes here.
Let's go.
We had a great time.
We did have a great time.
Great time.
All right, fellas. We will see y'all tomorrow.
Thank you,
Do
DJ.
it.
Peace.